Yet another awful performance from the Manchester United team. Another abysmal performance from the Manchester United team. The match ended Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 0. Now, a lot of people are going to bring up the excuse that we did not have a Casemiro because they were injured. Obviously, we were hit by an injury crisis a few days or even the day of the match. We had players like Casemiro, Toby Colley, Ugarte, and even Ericsson was out injured. That left us with a lot of teenagers on the bench. And I think only Lindelof was the only senior team player with matches in the senior team that was on the bench. A lot of people are going to say that's an excuse. But in truth, the fact is, Tottenham are the worst hit side by injury in the Premier League currently. They have lost a lot of players, so we can't even bring that up as an excuse. Now, let's talk about the performance of the match, which was the really sad thing to watch. It was a really hard watch because of how we performed. Our starting midfielders on the day were Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, and they performed really badly. Casemiro showed us why we have been talking about his legs for quite a while now. He couldn't cover the spaces, and it wasn't totally his fault because Bruno Fernandes, his partner in the midfield, was asked to, do some defending to protect Zexi, since we did not have Ahmad, which is also one of our injured player, which obviously has been our best player for the weeks now. So it was Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, a makeshift midfield we have not seen since probably Ten Hag. And on the day they were run over by Begva and Madison because they played really badly. The match was bad, the performance was bad. And when I say bad, it didn't mean we didn't create opportunities because we did. Our best opportunity came for Garnacho after we went down in the first half, and he missed it. Call it lack of confidence, call it lack of cutting edge. We are missing a lot of opportunities. Hoyland had a really bad game. I think he's struggling on the team. I think his performance on that yesterday versus the Tottenham, it was really poor. Another person that had a poor game was Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho had another poor game. Overall, I think Zexi was probably our best player on the day, and I also think Dogu had a good match. But for most part of that match, we're the worst side. We're not the better side because Tottenham they had possession of the ball and they were just running around us like we were kids. The performance was really painful because I was expecting at least a draw from the match, but we did lose. It almost was looking like we're going to score, we're going to score, but it did not materialize and they won us and they kept a clean sheet. Now, to the one that really bugged me during the match was going into the match when I saw the lineup, I was expecting that okay, there will be going to be opportunities for a breakout from the season. One of the players or one of the teenagers from the youth team is going to be our breakout star. Of course, we have Kone there and Shido Obi, that were from the junior team, and we're expecting to see at least maybe one or two. And of course, Shido Obi did come at least at the end of the match, 2 minutes remaining, but there was no opportunity, or I don't even think he trapped the ball before the match ended. And I was largely disappointed for that because I felt since I saw there were so many in the bench, I thought maybe it was time to probably give them a chance. I wanted to see what they could do, but the manager, for some reason, did not put them. That is frustrating to me as a Manchester United fan because I largely feel the Premier League for us is over at this point. I was thinking maybe we were going to compete for the cups, but with these players who are losing now, even that one is going to be hard. So at this point in time, we are looking for a miracle. What is the miracle we have? I think it's the teenagers we have in our bench. We don't know what they can produce yet, but if you don't put them in, you will never know. And the manager never did give them the opportunity. So I feel that is a frustrating one, and that's the talking point, and that's the one the manager has to deal with going into the next games we are going to play. The overall performance on that yesterday was bad, but is there something to look forward to? Yes, opportunities for the youth to come and give a performance. Now our team is bad, and I think the manager is even frustrated. You can see his press conferences over the time is becoming. You can see him becoming sad and sad, and we have seen this happen in time and time again with with managers when they come to Manchester United. There's something so bad there that currently it's hard for anybody to make it happen, but we have to support the manager because it's not his fault. He was given an ultimatum to come now or never. So he came. So like this, like I've been saying for weeks now, this is a pre-season for us. Every match we have now, we should try to pick positives. But now the players they have to hold themselves responsible, the ones that are available. Because even though it's pre-seasons, now we have to see at least little improvement from them individually in their various positions. I want to see also the manager trust the youth as we do not have any other person on the bench at this point. So the manager has to trust the youth and trust that probably someone out there inside one of those youths is going to be a bright spark for us. And individually, our players have been performing badly. Like if you saw the match, they were not really sinking. Still making basic mistakes they have been doing. And you could almost feel they are scared. You saw it when Ganacho missed the ball, and he had quite other opportunities, but he missed them. And another thing to mention was I felt he kept on ignoring Dogu because their two were playing on that left side of the pitch, and Dogu really was making the effort to make those overlapping runs. And I think he did it for 3, 4 times, and Ganacho rightfully ignored him. I think that also has to be addressed. Garnacho needs to start performing better because right now his performances are really bad. I think confidence is low. The whole team needs support, but first of all, they have to give us a reason to support them. Now, you let me know in the comment section who was your man of the match. For me, it was Zexi. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.